Hey everyone, how's it going? Lance here. Today is Sunday, September 17th, 2017, and I'm now exactly 8 months post-op from my follicular unit extraction procedure that I had with Dr. Daniel McGrath out in Austin, Texas. So yeah, let's take a look. So this is my left side. On the day of my surgery, I had 50, that's 50 single hair grafts that were placed into my frontal hairline here to kind of soften this up. A few grafts are also placed into my left temporal peak here. If you look, a lot of these hairs that are right next to my finger, a lot of these single hair grafts, these are all brand new hairs that have been growing out since the day of the surgery back in January. But more importantly, when I had the surgery done, I had 365 grafts consisting of 3 or 4 hairs apiece placed into the suture line that I had left over from my second FUT strip procedure. So yeah, let's take a look at that. So yeah, as you guys can see, I recently moved. I'm in a new spot now. I think the setup is much better here, especially for me to do these videos. As you can tell, it's a lot brighter. Earlier this week, on Wednesday the 13th, I actually had a haircut done. I had the barber do a number 4 guard around the suture line, and then I had him do a number 2 to kind of blend the bottom part of the back of my head. And it's interesting because now that I'm 8 months post-op from this FUE procedure, when I look at videos toward the end of my time when I had the second FUT strip procedure done, especially when you look at the 1 year mark from November 2016, you can tell that when I would flip my hair up, you could definitely see where the scar is. Whereas now, because I've had those FUE grafts placed in there, now that they're starting to grow out, now it's a lot harder for me to actually find the where the scar is. So I'm really happy with how things are coming out from this FUE procedure. But the good news is that the hairs will continue growing all the way up to 1 year when we get to January of 2018. One thing I found is that when I look through videos of me flipping my hair up now, some parts of the suture line have not all grown in yet. Some parts of it are a little patchy. I think most of the grafts that were placed into the suture line have grown out from my right side. But yeah, as I've said before, once we get closer to 1 year, I'll consider doing a much shorter haircut, shorter than a 4 around the scar. So yeah, in other news, one thing I wanted to mention is I've been getting a lot of emails and requests from you guys asking me about obviously hair transplants and kind of my opinion on different questions you guys have. And one thing I just wanted to mention is that I've been dealing with a lot. I recently moved. I've been dealing with some stuff in my professional life as this is not my full-time job. So whenever I do get emails and requests, I always make sure I meaningfully respond to them. And if you've sent me a request or sent me an email and I haven't gotten back to you yet, just understand that it's taken me a while to get through all of them, and I want to make sure I help you guys out as best as possible. It's one of those things where when I think back to when I first made this blog, I just wanted to do it as a means of just kind of tracking my progress, to kind of look at it before and after. And I would have never ever thought what, if anything, was going to come out of this, and I certainly never thought that it would help as many people as it has. So, thank you for everyone who comments and likes this channel and the blog. And if you send me emails or questions, just understand that it just takes me a little while to get through to all of them. So, yeah, with that said, let's check back next month in October when we get to 9 months post-op. And we're going to see how much shorter I can get my haircut, and I definitely won't wait almost 2 months like how I did in between haircuts this past time. So yeah, with that said, let's check back next time, and thank you for watching. Depending on when you watch this, have a great day or great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks and take care. Peace.